you need a little revive.
Hey y'all, Lost Sandman R35 coming at you from Two Guys Reviews, and this is Zombie Talk. In this episode and upcoming episodes, I'm going to be showcasing the most underused weapons in zombies. I'm going to do this in a controlled fashion, as I'm going to be using the same perks every time, and I'm going to be testing these weapons pack-a-punched and on level 14 when the Galva Knuckles become 2-hit kills, basically where you need to start using your guns. And so actually this episode we're going to go all shotguns all the time. So we're going to be picking up the Olympia, and we're also going to be picking up the Remington 870. And we're going to pack-a-punch those. The perks that I'm going to be running all the time are going to be Quick Revive, because this is solo, Stamina Up, Juggernog, and Speed Cola. And I'm going to be using the same perks every single time. So we're not going to get a double tap version of these, and besides, double tap would be useless on both of these anyway because they're both single shot. So actually, you see me pick up the M14 here. I was going to do the M14 and the Olympia, but I actually decided to go for just both shotguns, both wall shotguns. So as soon as I get on the bus here, we're going to skip forward, and I'm going to pack-a-punch both of these, so you get to see the names and what they look like of those. So the M14 and something else is coming up in the next episode, which hopefully I'll have out today as well. So let's fast forward. In case you didn't know where to get the Remington 870, it is in the farm, in the barn, right over here.
It's the game.
And I actually have had the opportunity in real life to both shoot and admire this particular shotgun, and it is a beast. It is one of those guns that I definitely want to buy. They're not cheap though. Expensive ass shotgun. So here we are. We're gonna get some money to pack-a-punch this thing and build the pack-a-punch machine. Alright. So, this is the Remington 870, which becomes the refitted 870 mechanical cranial destabilizer or something along that line. It's like a funny ass name. And the Olympia becomes the Hades. Now, if you're familiar with doing the Olympia with the original Black Ops, it still has the incendiary ammo. So we're just going to, I'm just firing off rounds here to show you the fire rate as well as the reload time with Speed Cola. And here's the Olympia. Bang, bang. Alright. So you get an idea of what those are like. And that was a complete whiff. There we go. So let's fast forward to level 14. And what I'm going to do is, what I normally do when I'm playing this, is at the very top of the bar, and you'll see it in a minute here because Avogadro came in and I had to deal with him. So we'll get rid of him real quick. Goodbye. And depositing some money. Okay. So normally what I could do with a pack-a-punch gun of really good caliber, we're talking like Hammer or RPD or Galil or Type 25 or, you know, any of the real good pack-a-punch guns, is I can hold up here into the late 20s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Olympia this entire 14 round and see if I can actually just hold my own up here at the top of the bar. And so far so good. You can see the incendiary rounds setting the zombies on fire. Or at least the ones that weren't already on fire. Either that or it just liquefies them. And it's about a 1 to 2 shot kill, unless you completely miss like that. That's another good strategy too you could use. If you wind up shooting them and you get a 1 hit and they still don't go down, you could just galvanized them. But you can see pretty much, see there's 1 hit and then I nailed them, and every time I do a commentary the phone rings. And there's no way to turn it off without turning my internet completely off, which kind of defeats the purpose of putting out a video on YouTube. So, sorry for the distraction there. And it looks like we had nothing but slow zombies here. So, the Hades held up. Can't be that many left, they're all slow ones.
Hello, we called you on behalf of Redstone Energy with some great news on your utility bill.
And there we go. Alright, so let's bank some money, and we're going to do a whole round with the Remington, actually, what is it called? Refitted something cranial sequencer? 870 mechanical cranial, whatever. It's crazy. So, okay, so far, not that great, but, oh, okay, here we go. We're just, looks like we're doing, well, other than missing zombies.
Okay, now you're just making me hungry.
Alright. So it is pretty beast, I will say that. Pretty much just like the Olympia, it's a 1 to 2 shot kill. But, honestly, and I'll tell you right now, I would not run any of these as a primary weapon. I probably would use the 870 as a backup. The Olympia is pretty much useless because of its 2-shot, then you have to reload. And we're talking getting into like level 20s and whatnot. See, here now I got completely screwed over by the reload. And if I didn't have the damn shield on my back, I would have went down there. And see, now I have to reload again, so I have to actually leave and start circling the wagons here. And, well, don't even really need to circle because there was a bomb there, but I wouldn't use any of these as a primary. The A70 is a good backup, though, but again, once you get into the late 20s, it'll start to get really bogged down, which is why you would need something of a little bit more power and without the long reload time in order to get you going. But actually, either one of these as a backup all the way through, I'd say, the mid-20s isn't that bad of an idea. It really isn't, especially since you're buying the Olympia for, you know, $500 and then pack-a-punching it. But it's still decent. It's still a 1-2 hit kill, and here we're on level 16. So, with that in mind, I'm going to say peace out, and I'll see you next time with another rarely used weapons guide.